Is Bazball the future of Test cricket, or is it just a reckless experiment that collapses the moment conditions change? When England started this revolution under Brendon McCullum and Ben Stokes, they weren't just trying to score faster. They were trying to completely change the psychology of Test cricket. And at its best, it looks like a stroke of genius. At its worst, though, it looks like complete chaos. But here's what most people miss. Bazball isn't about shots. It isn't even really about runs. It's about mindset. It's about belief. It's about what happens in your head when you walk out to bat without fear. Hi, I'm Damien. And if you're new to the channel, I help cricketers master that mental side of the game so they can perform to their full potential. I create tools and offer mentoring that helps cricketers unlock confidence and consistency, when it really matters most. And in this video today, I'm going to break down the aim of Bazball, why and when it works, and why and when it doesn't. And most importantly, the mindset lessons inside that every cricketer can learn from. Whether you're playing for England or Australia or your state or your local club. So stick around, because later I'll show you how I see players at club level making the exact same Bazball mistakes without even knowing it. So when McCullum came in as coach, the first thing he and Stokes agreed on was this: we're not here to draw test matches. We're not here to play safe. We're here to win. Stokes said it himself. We'd rather lose trying to win than crawl to a draw. That attitude filters down to every player. Joe Root talked about it after their famous run chase against India in Edgbaston back in 22. England had to chase down 378 runs in the fourth innings. Now that's normally panic territory for most players and teams. Root walked off 142 not out, and he said it felt like we could chase anything. That's Bazball in a nutshell. Total belief, no ceiling, no fear of failure. And for a while it worked like a dream. England won 6 of their first 7 tests under Bazball, scoring at 4.5 runs and over. Crowds were buzzing, media was raving, and suddenly Test cricket looked alive again. But belief without structure is fragile. We saw it in India earlier this year. England went down 4-1, and Kevin Peterson didn't hold back. He said Bazball without adaptability is just slogging, and he was right. On flat pitches, Bazball looks like genius. Against world-class spin in India, it looked naive. When runs flowed, belief grew. But when wickets tumbled, doubt spread like wildfire. And this is the paradox. That same mindset can free you, but it can also trap you. And it's not just England. I've seen it in club cricket too. Players dominating the nets on a Thursday night, smashing aggressive shots, no scoreboard pressure, no crowd, no pressure whatsoever. Then Saturday comes along and they freeze. Why? Because they never trained their mind for the chaos. They rehearsed freedom, but they never rehearsed resilience, and that's the missing link. So let's talk about the psychology underneath all of this. Your creative subconscious, the part of your mind that protects your self-image, will always drag you back to what you believe about yourself. If deep down you see yourself as inconsistent, now Bazball is just going to magnify that inconsistency. Now your RAS, or reticular activating system, filters what you notice. If you've only ever rehearsed highlight reels in your head, big sixes, cover drives, crowd applauding, pats on the back, then when reality bites, like a bad umpire call or a play and miss or scoreboard pressure, you panic because you've never built those files in your head. And then there are belief loops. Confidence doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from rehearsing your response to it. And that's where Bazball splits opinion. It's not just about cricket style. It's about mental skill. Now, the question isn't, can you play fearless? It's, can you stay fearless when it fails? So how do you take the good of Bazball without all that chaos? Here's how you do it. Firstly, identify your anchor. Before you walk out to bat, decide who you are. Not just, I'm aggressive. Say, I play with intent and composure. This is freedom with structure. Second scenario is rehearsals. Don't just visualize your perfect innings. Visualize the tough moments. Imagine, nicking one early and, getting dropped in first slip, but then settling down. Now imagine 10 dot balls in a row. How do you respond? Imagine the sledging, the noise, match pressure, and how you stay calm. That's mental simulation. And third, reset routines. After every boundary or, even a close call, take a breath, step away from the crease, tap your pad. Use a cue phrase like calm aggression. That's how you make freedom sustainable over hours, not just overs. And that's exactly what I teach inside my 6-week cricket batting mindset mastery program. How to match intent with presence, how to build belief that doesn't collapse under pressure. Or you might want to start smaller. You might want to check out my free Triple Mind mini course. It's the first step to rewiring your belief system. So links are in the description. So let me know, is Bazball genius or reckless? Drop a comment below. And if you want to see what happens when confidence breaks down at that elite level, watch my video here on Sam Constance's recent form slump on the West Indies tour. It's a powerful lesson about how fragile belief really is. So until next time, bye for now.